I never imagined kidney failure would make me the neighborhood outlaw. But there I was, hooked to my machine in the living room, veins screaming for that next bag of salvation when the doorbell exploded like a 4th of July dud. That which Karen Whitaker, self-crowned queen of Willow Creek Estates HOA, had barricaded my front steps with her Prius, screeching at my nurse like she was invading Normandy. In the 5 seconds it took me to drag my stand to the window, she'd already yanked the nurse's badge and dialed 911 herself, yelling about trespassers, while my blood pressure spiked to stroke territory. Welcome to suburbia, where busybodies play God with your pulse. Look, I'm no saint. 3 years ago, when the docs slapped a dialysis tag on me, after my ex split with my savings and my kidneys tanked from untreated diabetes, I retreated to this cookie-cutter McMansion in suburban Phoenix like a wounded coyote. Arizona's sun, palm trees swaying like they gave a damn. It was supposed to be my reset button, but Willow Creek. It's a pressure cooker of passive-aggressive emails and fines for unkempt lawns that are greener than Karen's envy. She's the HOA president, mid-50s, bottle blonde with a Pinterest board of wine nights and a husband who golfs more than he breathes. Folks whisper she's got skeletons, rumors of pilfering dues for Botox or worse, but nobody crosses her. Not until she crossed me. It started small, the way these vendettas do, an American dream gone sour. My nurse, Maria, a tough-as-nails Latina from Tucson who could start in 4 blindfolded, shows up twice a week in her unmarked Chevy because home health doesn't spring for flashy logos. Karen's eagle eyes spotted the medical transport permit on the dash first time around and hit me with a violation notice. $250 for unauthorized commercial vehicles. I paid it, teeth grinding, because who needs the hassle when you're rationing protein like it's moonshine during Prohibition? But Maria? She laughed it off, said she'd seen worse in border town ERs. Karen types think rules are their religion. Me, Joe. Pray for him. By month 3, Karen escalated. Anonymous notes in my mailbox. This community values aesthetics. Your visitors are an eyesore. Then the Facebook group imploded. Posts accusing me of turning the cul-de-sac into a clinic parking lot, complete with polls on whether I should relocate for the greater good. Relocate? On what? My disability checks. Neighbors I'd waved to at block parties started crossing the street, mumbling about property values. It burned, that betrayal. The quiet complicity of folks who'd once shared backyard barbecues, now letting one harpy dictate my survival. I felt like the villain in my own Hallmark movie, except no one's getting redeemed here. That Tuesday morning, the hook sank deep. I'd barely hit the couch, ports itching under my shirt, when Maria's horn blared. 3 sharp blasts, frantic. Peering out, I saw Karen planted like a saguaro in front of the van, arms akimbo, face twisted in that fake concern pout she weaponized at meetings. "Ma'am, step aside. This is a medical emergency," Maria said, voice steady but edged like a switchblade. Karen didn't budge. Not without HOA clearance. "You're not authorized here. This is private property." "Private? It's my damn driveway, you HOA Gestapo." Maria tried reasoning, flashed her credentials, explained the treatment schedule. But Karen snatched the lanyard, waving it like a trophy. "I'll have you cited for harassment." That's when the red haze hit me. Betrayed by my own block, body failing, and now this? I grabbed my phone, hit record, and shuffled out, yelling, "Karen, get the hell out of my way. She's saving my life." She whirled, eyes bugging like I'd summoned demons. This is your fault, bringing riffraff into our enclave. We voted on standards." Voted? In what kangaroo court? Turns out, she'd rallied the board that week, pushing a no medical exceptions bylaw, claiming it preserved harmony. Harmony? More like her throne. But the video caught it all. Her shoving Maria, the nurse stumbling with the dialysis kit crashing to the pavement, saline bags splitting like overripe tomatoes. And then, the kicker, she spat, "People like you drag us down. Move to the city if you can't keep up." Bystanders emerged. Old Mr. Hardgrove with his coffee mug, the young couple from across the street filming too. Chaos erupted, shouts of "call the cops" from both sides. Maria, ever the pro, patched me up on the porch while sirens wailed closer. When the AZPD rolled up, badges gleaming under that relentless sun. Karen went full entitlement. Officers, arrest her. Trespassing. But my footage? Gold. The cops reviewed it right there, one shaking his head. Ma'am, this is obstruction of medical care, felony territory. Her face drained to chalk as they Mirandized her, cuffs clicking like the final boss level in some twisted Sims game. Turns out her standards hid dirtier laundry. An audit trail from the HOA books showing she'd siphoned $5,000 for personal wellness retreats in Sedona, code for spa weekends with a landscaper. Neighbors gasped. Hargrove muttered, "Knew it." The board ousted her by sundown, fines raining on her like monsoon hail. Now, Maria's got a reserved spot, marked with a city-issued medical placard that even Karen's ghost couldn't touch. The group's buzzing with reform posts, but I see the fakeness. The same folks who ghosted me now dropping casseroles like penance. Me? I unhooked that night feeling lighter than in years, not just from the treatment. Revenge isn't sweet. It's saline clear, flushing out the poison. But as Karen's Prius idled and impound, hubcaps glinting like fallen stars, I wondered, in this HOA hell we call home, who's really unauthorized? Her. Always was.